my channel. Today is a absolutely huge day in the history of this channel. So if you're unfamiliar, my name's Madeline and I am a fashion design student currently, and I am participating in my first ever fashion show. And today you are coming along with me as this is the vlog for the fashion show. So that being said, let's do a little bit of a deep dive into what the theme of this show is, what project I decided to make, some of the drawings, a lot of the stuff that we didn't cover in the construction video. If you've seen that, hopefully it'll be posted by now, but if you haven't, it'll be coming up very soon. Anyway, that video stresses more of the details of how I made the dress and is structured more along the lines of a standard how-to video like most of my videos are, but this one specifically today is just covering this literally magnum opus of a project that has taken me it's taken me 8 months to make this dress, and it's absolutely huge. It's super important, and honestly, it's helped me develop a lot of skills I otherwise would not have had. So currently, we are about a month and a half out from the fashion show. I am finishing up current details for the bodice. All I have left to do is the sleeves, and then I need to do a couple finishing details like capes, accessories, and sashes. But let's clarify a little bit more right off the bat. So if you're unfamiliar, this year's theme for my school's fashion show is called musicology, and pretty much it is a breakdown of elements of different musical genres. And so a lot of my friends that I've made along the way are making genre inspired dresses for things like jazz music or classical music or opera, and in some of the very unique cases we have French contemporary pop and we have Gregorian chants. So like I said, huge, vastly different ideas of what our favorite type of music is or what the music we wanted to explore through fashion design. So I think this is a fascinating theme this year. It's super cool. I got really excited. So way back in September of 2024, we had our first meeting, and that's where the fashion theme of the year was announced. And at the time, I was genuinely debating if I was going to do it because I already run a YouTube channel and I'm a full-time student. So I was like, I don't know. Turns out a friend of mine, he's actually a master's student, so that's kind of cool. But he told me that it would be a deeply regretful decision if I did not invest into the fashion show while I was at school. So I went ahead and applied. If you're not familiar, some fashion shows require this, but my fashion show required a designer contract, so I had to do a formal commitment in writing saying that I would design for the show. And then after that, we had what was called a model scouting, which was extremely weird for me because I am not the most extroverted person on the planet. And so I had a really, really hard time because what we were required to do is we were given a notebook, a pen, and then we had a bunch of students who came in for a free model casting, do their walks, get graded on their walks, and then from there they were narrowed down into a pool of candidates that us as designers got to pick. And my model, her name is Elizabeth Rose, absolutely amazing. She's very nice and super cool to work with, but I ended up picking her, and she will be modeling the dress for us in the fashion show, and she also will be modeling the dress, if you're unfamiliar, with the fashion show final garment video, which is a very long-winded way of saying the dress I made for the fashion show video. It'll have a title, haven't worked it out yet, but we'll figure this out as we go. But anyway, that was way back in September. The show process, we have 7 progress checks, and each one of them we have a rubric we're required to follow, and each of them tell us certain things we have to have accomplished by a certain date. So right now we are sitting at progress check 6, which is insane that I only have 1 progress check after that before the show. But anyway, so this project check requires us to have almost 95% of the garment done, and then we have what are called vision boards or designer boards, which are going to feature the drawings, the design, and then a little bit of information about us as a designer. And the whole setup behind that is us as designers, we're going to be standing out in the lobby of the show location, and we're going to be dressed to the nines. What I was told numerous times is that this is pretty much the Met Gala equivalent for my university, so we will be very dressed up. And speaking of which, unfortunately I couldn't condense it to a video, but I did actually upcycle a 90s dress, fitted it with a train and a couple more details, and that's what I'm going to be wearing. And you'll see bits and pieces of it. You might see me sew a little bit of it in this video, but I really just have not had time to make full-length videos like I thought I would. Anyway, so leading back to the whole thing, so we have vision boards, and then we also have to give speeches during the fashion show, which is a little nerve-wracking, if I'm going to be honest, because from what I'm hearing, we have a lot of very high demand guests coming. We have a lot of people who are scouting for companies. We have a lot of commission related guests who are coming to see if we have the qualifications or the talent needed for companies design future garments. And actually a couple students who did the fashion show in previous years got commissioned and are now executives or at least higher position candidates in certain companies, and they design garments for these companies. And one of them actually has a gorgeous collection of dresses that you can actually purchase, which is fascinating and like one of the coolest opportunities ever. So I'm super excited, but I'm super nervous, and from what I'm gathering, there's going to be 2,000 to 3,000 guests, which is the most amount of people I've ever talked in front of in my life. So leading back, now that we have finally made a large portion of this garment, tonight we have a rehearsal, and we're just making sure we have our speeches covered. We're making sure that we're all on board with things. Our model's walks are good. And tonight I'm going to be doing some final fittings for my model. And then from there, all I have left to do is complete the garment before spring break. My spring break is happening March 7th. So that's about 2 weeks from now. And the goal is to get the garment done by then. And then once that's done, we focus on doing the photo shoot for the designer boards, because all I'm missing on my board is my picture of the dress, the final result. And then once that's completed, we should be fairly on track for the fashion show. And so, very long intro, but I'm super passionate about this, so unfortunately, if you're not big into fashion, this might not be the video for you. But anyway, come along with me and let's go ahead and head to tonight's rehearsal. And then from there, let's go ahead and wrap this project up and get started on one of the biggest hopeful achievements of my life. So here we go. Currently, we have the bodice completely done, we have the scarf completely done, and then we also are very, very close to being done with the cape. So what I'm going to do is show you the last bits I have on the mannequin, and then tonight we have progress check number 6, which is pretty hefty, but I will try to get some footage of my model in the dress with everything on. The goal is to try and get it to look as finished as possible tonight. But once that's done, hopefully we will be completed with this project. That would be perfect. This is my amazing model, and you can go ahead and turn whenever. And there we go. It looks so good. You can do like full-on princess spins, like, there we go. Oh yeah, oh, perfect. Nice. Okay, so the scarf is the thing that I'm just like, based off me, and I'm short-ish. Hey guys, we just got done with rehearsal and now we're headed back. Well guys, we are back from break and now it's time to get the official videos for my model, which will be posted in the final result video that hopefully will come out around the same time this video is posted. So go ahead, sit back, relax, and appreciate 8 months worth of work that went into this final garment. And shout out, appreciate my gorgeous model, Elizabeth. And without her, this dress would just not show up the same way. So without further ado, here's what our dress looks like. You're good to move to literally doing whatever you're doing is fine. So yeah, so just like feel like a princess. I can cut a lot from stuff like this where I can just like sort things pretty quickly. Perfect. Oh, you look so pretty. Nice. And just do whatever you want. So like spin, pivot. You're good. Oh, perfect. That's a great shot. Alrighty. Well guys, it has been a couple weeks and we have finally made it to the final progress check, and here is the pile I'm taking with me tonight. So we have my model's costume, a little bit more of it in here, and then the dress I'm wearing, and now I'm going to go ahead and show you my design board. So this is what she looks like. So it has pictures of my model, pictures of me, pictures of the designs I did, and then a little bit of information about me. And this title, I can't stress enough, I have zero clue how to pronounce this correctly. It's in Scottish Gaelic, but this is what it is translated. And then here is my lovely model in the final garment, and then this is the actual design, but these were some other contenders, and then there's me. Just for context, this board is like half my height. I'm rather short, so anyway, but this is what the board looks like. And now the meeting's in about 3-ish hours, and so I will try to get some more footage, but I don't know how easy it's gonna be because today is supposed to be quick fire. But that is the progress we have thus far. I just finished the cape. This is what she looks like, and I added these little beads to it, and the plan is to safety pin them to the corset. But otherwise, let's head down to the progress check, and I will meet you there. Well guys, we are 2 hours till the second to last dress rehearsal. So we are officially 4 days before the fashion show, and I am anxious. I don't know why, but today has been a very edgy day. So, working on memorizing my speech right now, and it's going not great, but I have to have it memorized by the time the rehearsal starts. So, my hope is that I will try to get it sorted together in the next couple minutes. So that being said, let's head to the dress rehearsal. It's officially the day before the fashion show, and I'm running to my second to last rehearsal. So let's hurry up. So I'm like really nervous right now because originally the judging was supposed to take place without the designers being present, but now it's taking place with the designers. And my speech is okay, but it's not great. And so wish me luck. Pray for me, please. because I am quite nervous with how this is going to turn out. So let's hope that there is a great outcome overall. But I'm running back to get my clothes, and then literally I sprint back to the music hall where this is taking place, and then finally I get ready and we do the rehearsals. So this will be going till 9 tonight, and then first thing tomorrow I have to be up and ready, and the show starts at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, but I have to be there at 12. So there's a lot of running around going on. Oh, did I mention I'm nervous? I don't even need caffeine. I thought I was gonna need coffee, but no. I'm nearly shaking right now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we are running literally as fast as our legs can take us to get here right now, because I have like 20 minutes till this starts. And I don't have my hair done because it has to be show ready, so we'll see how this goes. Well, we're almost back. I know, honestly, in the get-go, the Lord has a plan with all of this. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't. And I'm super excited to see where he's leading me in the future with fashion design, because it's very clearly the gift he's given me. But we're not even there yet. I'm already tired. Anyway, I hope you appreciate my ramblings, because this is what happens when I'm not walking in dead silence looking serious on campus. But this is a 9-month project that has taken every ounce of blood, sweat, and tears that I was expecting it would take. And somehow the fact that it's at the crux now is a little surreal. But anyway, we are very close to being back to my dorm room. And you'll probably see me in a absolute frenzy getting ready. Or you won't. I don't know if I'll have time to film, to be honest. But I hope you appreciate that. I hope you learn a little bit on this journey with me. So that being said, I'm gonna let you go for now. Well, guys, I am ridiculously out of breath right now. My makeup's a little messy. I did it this morning and I think it's mushed a little bit. You can see how red I am. I've been running. Wow. So we have bag number 1, dinner, bag number 2. I think I have everything. I don't know at this point. Wow. It's crazy this is climaxed the way it has. So I don't get home till 9 tonight. And then first thing tomorrow, I will leave at 12. So I have very little time in the morning to get ready, because I usually wake up a little bit later on the weekends. And my mom's here. That's pretty cool. My mom came to campus yesterday, and the plan is to have her come to the show, obviously. I just assume most of you would get that. That's pretty common sense. But yeah, I'm so hot right now. You'd be surprised how much humidity and rain makes it hot when you get back to your dorm. That's super random, I know. I've been very random today. But we have about... Well, here's the part where my phone runs out of storage once again, as it tends to when I really need it. So anyway, long story short, my ramblings kept going. My phone did not. So let's go ahead and actually head to the rehearsal now. So tired. guys, it has been a heck of a long show and I am extremely tired. Everything went well. I got my hair professionally done, and now I'm just waiting for my model to change so I can change, and then I am heading home for the night. I just need to do my nails before the show tomorrow, and then we are ready to go. So I'm gonna let you go for a little bit and I will see you to say goodnight, and then first thing tomorrow is the show. Well guys, here's a look. Woo, hello. Here's a look at the dress for the show. We got a little bit of snagging right here, but we're gonna try to hide it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get changed. Hey guys, it is the day of the show. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're here. I need to get dressed because we are filming official photos for the show in about 25 minutes. So I have all the clothes on the floor currently. My model is dressed. I haven't shown you her yet. I'm so sorry. Today is absolutely bonkers. You'll hear a very detailed review of it at a later date. But currently, we're getting dressed. We're gonna do photos. And then from there, we're gonna jump into rehearsals. So let's go ahead and go. All right, folks, other than hair, we are completely ready to go. So now I'm gonna go do hair and makeup, and then we'll go do photos. Okay, so we have our hair completely done. Here's Elizabeth in her lovely hair, and she's gonna tell you a little bit about how her day's going.
Yeah, so far we've gotten dressed, did our hair and our makeup, and now we're getting our photos taken.
Yep, so, alrighty, see you later.
That's an idea, though.
Well, while an amazing garment can impress us.
Hey guys, it has been 3 hours and it has been a whirlwind. I'm so sorry about not getting that much footage. Long story short, we did a rehearsal, everything went fine. We did photos, everything went fine. And now we're back after dinner and everything's... Your girl managed to get blisters. Not from her show shoes, but from these heinously ugly slides. 5 minutes. I got blisters in 5 minutes. Those 5 minutes happened to be the only minutes I was physically on break since 12 today. And it's painful. I'm not gonna lie, it really hurts. So here's what we're working with. Yes, y'all are getting a feet shot. So this one's okay. That one, the blister like is swell. And so I'm gonna pray that all goes well with this foot because I'm really nervous. I was walking really funky a minute ago. Here's the dress. Here is the state of the room I'm sharing with a friend of mine. And yeah, it is currently 6:15. We are going to be upstairs in the main lobby for the start of the show. And we have to be up there by 6:45, so I've got 30 minutes to get ready. And I need to get my hair and makeup done. My makeup's mostly done, I just need to get my hair done again. And so I'm gonna get ready, and we'll get hair done, and then the show begins. 8 months of work is finally accumulating. It is insane that it's happening tonight. So I'm gonna let you go because I am very clearly shaky cam going on. I'm a little nervous. And I will see you right before the show. So let's go ahead and get finished getting ready.
Madeline Anderson.
Hello, my name is Madeline Anderson and my genre is Celtic music. So this dress features several traditional Gaelic elements like wildflowers, the ocean, and family. The skirt, cape, and sash feature a traditional plaid fabric known as tartan, and it's used to create kilts. The bodice lining is inspired by the North Sea, which surrounds most of the British Isles. And finally, the lace and ribbon details are inspired by traditional Highland dancing costumes. The name of this collection is An Ancient Song for the Common Man, and the way I think of it is a little bit poetically, is I think of this as a thread attached to heaven, or in more musical terms, a source of deep peace and tranquility. May this dress be an opportunity and an example to remind you of God's grace and majesty. Thank you very much.
So over the course of the year, we have had points really calculated with progress checks and attendance and rehearsals.
Goes to Madeline Anderson.
And that's a wrap, folks. It is officially 5 days later. Your girl's sick. I have a very painful sore throat, but we have officially made it through the fashion show. Everything turned out even better than I expected. I made a humongous amount of friends along the way, and I'm super excited to do this again next year. So look forward to another fashion vlog around mid-April. The show is supposed to be April 11th next year, so just keep an eye out around mid-May of 2026. But I'm going to wrap up by saying thank you very much for sticking with it through this entire vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Please make sure to subscribe. Alright, bye guys.